The Prolific Experience is the event infused with the poetry, music, and soul that you've been looking for. Purchase your advance tickets for your experience at theprolificexperience.com.
A prolific experience. I want an experience for soulful people that love the art of real music and poetry, that's filled with people who are fine with not being part of a popular clique or the in crowd. I want an experience with people who sing their stress away, even though they were told they couldn't sing because they don't sound like Beyonce. I want an experience where poets who have poetry in their hearts and thrown aside notebooks speak their piece in spite of being told that they're not real poets by people that feel like they have a name for themselves. I want to go into a zone that's supposed to be judgment-free and not pay to be judged. I want to experience people that are closet poets, musicians, and singers that have never introduced the mic to their spirit. I want to see them walk up to the mic and let their spirits free. I want to experience people filled with soul who aren't into gangster rap, killing the spirit and blatantly disrespecting themselves. People who have a love for art and love the true old school back in the day R&B, neo soul with a kiss of real hip hop from years before these babies were born and know where the help comes from. So it's no surprise when you hear a gospel song come from their lungs. I want an experience that I can grow from, that when I leave, I know my soul has been fed from. I want a prolific experience.
To explain how I love you. I show you when I hold you. When I hold you. Oh, you love. The love that you have for me is unexplainable. I can't explain it, no. Because no one makes me feel like you do. Yeah.
Jones, y'all, let me just stop for a second. I want to thank you, my sister, back in Jazzy Blue days. When the first time I ever got up on the stage, I mean, my knees was trembling. You know, I don't have any cartilage, much cartilage in my knees anyway, so they was cracking when I was getting up there. But I just want to thank you for believing in me. Whenever I'm uncertain of my voice, you said, girl, you got it. Thank you. So after I figured out that I was lost, and then, okay, I'm lost, but I have a vision, and it's not just my vision, but it's the vision that God has given me. And once you have the vision that God has given you, when you stumble, when you fall, or when you even may just lose your way and get lost again, you still have to affirm who you know that you are because of what His Word says. This one's called I Am. Oh, yeah, 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 I am light. Light that lights the pathway to the truth and God within us all. I am smiles. Smiles that brighten up your day like a beautiful sunset cascading across the everlasting. I was in my truck trying to finish the touches on my makeup, and I couldn't even put my eyeliner on because my fingers were sore like this. And that, I've never even done that before. But I had to stop, and I had to affirm who I was in the mirror. So don't ever be discouraged. Continue to have hope. I have an organization called Hope Eternally, which stands for helping other people to evolve eternally. Legacy building. And the fact that I came up with it when my mother was experiencing breast cancer. And I had to sit with my mama. And while I was sitting with my mama, I was like, there's something within me that I have to share. And I had to give my mama hope to know that she can make it, and look at her, she's here. And then the legacy, so the Jackson Winley legacy, and then the Nifley legacy. My family, if anybody knows any of the Nifleys, we are a musical family. Playing piano, playing the flute, singing for God. And I don't play anymore. But all I want to do is sing to give God glory. Any word that comes from my mouth, any action that exudes from my body, I want it to honor God and give Him glory. So thank you all for being a part of my journey. Follow me on Instagram, Hope Eternal, One Hope Eternally, Queens and Sunshine, not S-E-N, but S-O-N.
If you all are looking for someone to make those pound cakes the way Grandmama used to make them, please go to Prolific's Pound Cakes on Facebook or call 502-208-9625 to make sure you get your holiday orders in for the Prolific Pound Cake and cake dips that Prolific's Pound Cakes has available for you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get some more poetry, some more music, and some more soul out for you. And I hope y'all enjoy.
Has anybody ever been lost and just forgot who you were, forgot what you should have been doing, right? I lost myself in relationships, and it took me like maybe 10 years to really get back to the person that God has called and ordained me to be. And thank you all for being part of this journey with me. Where did I go? I looked in the mirror the other day and didn't recognize the woman that looked me dead in my eyes. Where did I go? Because day after day I did the same thing from sun up to sundown without taking the time to really see me. Where did I go? I was a chameleon blending in with the background, deciding I did this different from the rest, but yo, this was a test. A test to see if I would be true or be the truth. Where did I go? I was an active member of my community, giving the gifts that my ancestors gave, like time, talent, love, encouragement, and sacrifice. Hey, I was confident. I was on my grind, doing my thing, like making plans and following through. You could hear the clickety clack of my heels as they hit the pavement because I was out here making things happen. But what happened? Where did I go? That is when my bubbly personality seemed to turn into a fizzle. Like when you've gotten to the last half of a 2-liter bottle of Sprite and that thing is just about flat. I got lost in love, or the idea of love, when I forgot to love me first. You see, true love with another is impossible if you don't love you first. What happened to looking in the mirror to see that I needed to touch up my eyebrows as I applied my makeup to enhance my outer beauty? Where did I go? I stopped doing those things because I was in a hurry to love or be in love, and I forgot to love me first, boo. I used to wake up early lost sight of the he and me. I stopped doing me to please you. Scale back on my leadership and involvement in the church to make time for you or us. What did I do that for? Because you see, you're not the one who provides for my soul with a gentle whisper. Trust in me with all that heart. Lean not on your own understanding. All thy ways acknowledge me, and I shall direct your path. Hey, where did I go? It's coming back to me now. I lost sight of him, who I am because of him, what I can do because of him, and where I am going because of him. Thank you. So after I realized, I was like, where did I go? I had to figure out, the one that you were playing first, where I'm going. Because it says, the word says to write a vision and make it plain, right? So I had to sit with that and figure out where I was going. Where I'm going, where I'm going. I'm moving past earth survival so I can live my life full of purpose. Enlarging my territory, which I'm told is going to grow beyond belief. Where I'm on my journey to my reawakening. I'm taking my life, my power, strength, and authority back. Because my courage from within is activated by his sword. A lamp unto my feet and a light unto my pathway. To show me where I'm going, I'm reviewing my evidence map along this Sankofa journey. Back to the me where my life makes sense. Because of whose I was, who I am, and all that I shall be. Where I'm going, I'm analyzing my GPS history down to every absolute location on my Google Maps printout because I gotta figure this thing out. I'll even synchronize God's eyes on a sparrow hand to yield my current latitude and longitude right here with you. Where I'm going, Detour. I kick me back, painful, not collecting $200. More like collecting knowledge, wisdom, and the understanding that I'm blessed just to be here. I'm blessed just to be here in the land of the living. And I've got another chance to testify. Where I'm going, Oh, recalculating to my destination without hesitation. Top down, lock spinning in the air. I collect each Fabergé egg along my takeover journey. Where I'm going, I'm living my life with my eyes wide open, learning from my past, stating the truth of who I am, using my God knowledge, while seeking guidance from the big giver, leading my way through these streets where we're making things happen. Where I'm going, I'm tending to the soil, picking and pruning the things in my heart, body, and soul. Planting seeds of life within, spreading them like pollen to yield a plentiful harvest. A family restoration where mothers, fathers, and children can tend the soil of their land. Where I'm going,
You think I'm so extra, the world can read all about it. All I know is ever since I picked you up on my Camry for our first date, baby, I've been all about it. Now, you absolutely get on my nerves. Please, don't ever doubt it. But the way you managed to make my heart flutter, all while still causing the veins to pop out of the side of my neck is really quite astounding. You've got my circulatory system all confused and dumbfounded, baby. You got to chill. You think I'm extra because I hype you up every time you put some heels on. Crazy thing is, we've been together 3 years and I still slide in your DMs like I got banana peels on. Just to confirm that what they call the honeymoon phase never applied to us, and baby, that's facts. You melt my stress away like glaciers affected by global warming. could be going through it, but when you come around, I don't even feel the lows, and you fine too. Baby, simply for the way you walk into the room, you deserve a medal because you steal the show, but these are merely facts. I just call it like I see it. And from the moment I saw you, I wanted to call you, at least send you a text with the slightest chance that you might read it. Fast forward to the present, you still my greatest gift. One day I looked up and realized I was 3 times the man I was before I met you, and according to my calculations, you were the only consistent variable in the equation, so that I couldn't miss. You think I'm so extra? Okay, well, let's put it to the test. You say I'm doing the most every time I iron a t-shirt, just because when your clothes get wrinkled, you're not really that pressed. But I love you regardless. That's why when I got you, I couldn't let you go. I took it serious when they said, catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Plus, I think I understand why you got a sweet tooth. Your parents are of European and African descent, making you the perfect blend of a sweet vanilla chocolate. 3 years, and I'm still cool on you. Like a fair winter. Without you, my days are long and blue like an avatar, but with you put a breath right out of my lungs. I should have known you was an airbender. Maybe because I've been floating ever since you came onto the scene. If somebody disrespects you in my presence, I'm gonna have to make a scene. I know that you don't believe me, because I'm a nice guy, but a man in love will turn into a thug about his woman, baby. You're gonna bring out a side of me that you ain't never seen. You must believe. You've always been a movement by yourself. The only thing missing was me. They say I'm too young to settle down and that I should cast my nets far and wide. But the thing is, after our first date, when I took you out for sushi, I legitimately forgot there were even other fish in the sea. So maybe I'm a little extra, but you're the only one that understands. The Bible says a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. And ever since I read that, you can be extra sure that I've been making plans.
Before Young Money, there was Cash Money. And before hip-hop was worth cash money, there was Def Jam. Before Uncle Rush sold to Polygram, there was Sugar Hill. And before that, Gil Scott-Heron was that deal. Now before him came Screamin' Jay, who came after Cab Calloway. And I say all that to say that if every person that writes and rhyme is a rapper, then Dr. Seuss is the illest MC. Grover and Cookie Monster must be the first EPMD. So let's retroact back and we can give Shel Silverstein bling. And if the light ain't went off in your attic, then let me adjust your frame of view. Like lens crafters, learn chiropractics, making glasses on Craftmatics. These poetry bastards can be so pragmatic. When I first got hooked on poetry, they reeled me in, they studied me. They said I sound too much like rap. They cut down my lines, then they tossed me back. Now rap heard my words. Rap said my flow was crack, but I never rhyme about rims and the trap. And Interscope ain't found a way to market without that, so they kept the door on the latch. I couldn't win, they wouldn't let me in, cause I'm a poeter. This is hip-hopetry. My two worlds didn't agree, so I had to create new words to define me. So call me a neologist, call me an acapella MC. A griot on a dope beat, heads they win, tails I lose. I had to put Sir Lancelot armor on my ego so my feelings don't bruise. Artistically, I'm homeless, little orphan JG flows crazy. But my gift is my curse, cause I wasn't birthed, I was crafted in Rap City. Stolen James Brown bass lines form my spine. This heart of mine is iron ore, forged by the heat of a KRS battle rap. Shaped over a breakbeat anvil, then dropped into a pool of Umar bin Hassan to cool. How do you control it when your aorta flows Big Daddy Kane to your brain? When my right and left ventricle contracts, it sounds like a boom bap. I'm a poet that grew up hip-hop and I can't change that. My rhyme schemes are a staple, like grain, so I don't go against it. A higher power has served me with uncut raw, so I don't rinse it. I blitz it into the backfield of the public's brains. See, I broke down their protection schemes, so they don't like me, cause I passed over tweed jackets with leather elbow patches for fitted caps and Nikes. Some even turn a deaf ear when I say my piece. Well, say la vie, cause I can only be JG. And when I do me, I'm giving you rhythmic American poetry.
I know that money ain't free, Ain't nobody gonna give it to me. I don't wanna work for nobody. I'm gonna work for me. I know that money ain't free. Ain't nobody gonna give it to me. I don't wanna work for nobody. I'm gonna work for me. Just so we're clear, if you didn't know it before,
every step from birth, I never knew what my life was worth. I had thoughts of life and dirt, now I have thoughts of life on earth. Thoughts of death, thought, am I the last one left? I thought about it, am I the rest? But then I remember with life you're blessed. So through all your problems, think and solve them. Know that God has a plan for every individual, no matter how hypocritical. So through all your sins and lies, the deep sounds and cries, knowing life there's a bigger prize. So try not to be perfect before perfection. Then will come a blessing. Live endlessly. Keep your eyes on your enemy. And never have suicide memories.
the last poem you just heard was by Marco the Poet out of Louisville, Kentucky. Make sure you go and check him out. Go to Prolific Services 502 and the Prolific Experience group page on Facebook to see about the authors and poets that you heard on the radio today. If you are an author and poet or musician, get in touch with me. My email address is prolificservices, PROLIFIC services 502 at gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you and have you on the radio show. Thanks for listening to the Prolific Experience Show. Hope to talk to you soon. Be blessed and stay prolific.
The Prolific Experience is the event infused with the poetry, music, and soul that you've been looking for. Purchase your advance tickets for your experience at theprolificexperience.com.
The name of his project is called Jay's Love Jones. Now, I will tell you that when he gave me the CD at our family reunion, I was like, Lord, this boy done came out with a rap CD. And, you was raised in a church. I don't know why you doing all this rap. He said, nah, cuz it's jazz. I said, really? He was like, yeah. And when I tell you that I have played that CD so many times because of how good it is, I am not lying to you. It is not me just saying this because he is my cousin. Like, the music is good, y'all. So I'm telling y'all need to check him out. His name is Jay Jones. Basslines Music. Thanks for listening to the Prolific Experience Neo Soul Show. And if you want to get in contact with me, just hit me up on Facebook, Prolific Jones 502, or join the Prolific Experience Neo Soul event group on Facebook. All right, y'all.